Hola clase, hoy es viernes, es viernes, es viernes, el 22 de mayo, 2020. So we are finally here. It is the last day of remote learning. It is the last day of the school year. And if we were in class together, I would be bawling my eyes out by this point. The last day of school has always, when I was an elementary teacher, now that I'm a middle school teacher, it is always the hardest day of the year for me because I have to let you go and let you move on. And I can't lie, my eighth grade classes, I obviously love my sixth and seventh graders, but you've been with me the whole year. You were my first sixth graders. And so this is a little bit harder. And many of you are friends with Abby. And so I've known you a long time. And it's just been an amazing experience to watch you grow, watch you get close to moving on to the high school. And so it's pretty sad day for me. I'm excited for you, but it's a sad day too. And it makes me more sad that we can't be together. So a few of you may have received some envelopes that said Felicidades, congratulations. Those were for me if you haven't opened those. I meant to get more delivered, but there was an emergency with Abby's puppy. And so I had to stop delivering and go take care of that. So I will get those out to you. Some of you, I will just have those with the things that you will pick up when you come to return your Mac and things to the school at Crestview. But some I'm still going to try to get out and delivered. So be looking for those. And we would have done those today in class as well. I give awards to my eighth graders every year. And so they are things that I think are fitting to you, how you performed in class or your personality, just special awards that I like to hand out. The other thing that's kind of a tradition for me with my eighth graders is I like to read this book. The Places You Will Go. And so this is a tradition that started when I started teaching my very first year. I taught fifth grade, and I read that book to my students on the last day of school, and I have always read it to my students on the last day of school, except I only read it to my eighth graders. So bear with me today. I'm going to read it to you. If we were in class, I'd be showing you the pictures, but I'm just not that coordinated with the computer. So just take a listen. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy or girl who decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets. You'll look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're darked. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4? Or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down long, wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting, waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting, waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where the boom bands are playing. With banner flip flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of a guy or girl. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hack and cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. Be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life is a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. This is where I always cry. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. It has been a pleasure to be your teacher and to watch you grow and become the amazing young lady or gentleman that you are. You are going to do amazing things over the next 4 years, and it'll go by quick. So hold on to it, enjoy it, don't try to rush it. Take it all in, do your personal best. Keep loving Spanish, keep working hard, and you will go great places. Whew. At least we're not in class, right? Because then we'd have to be all awkward. So let's hop into student view and see what you have for today. Yes, I am that teacher that still gave you something to do today. It's pretty easy though. So when you go to the calendar, kind of have a fun surprise for you. Click here. And first period, last time, check in for attendance. Make sure you do so that I can give you credit. Remember, any and all remote learning that is missing is due by today at 11:59. So make sure you get anything you need to submitted. If you need my help or you're unsure, just send me an email or a message through Canvas. Please make sure you're checking PowerSchool. I will be updating grades all day long. So make sure that you are getting all the points that you can. So today I have a couple things for you. One, celebremos. That's just a fun song. I hope you enjoy it. And then this one, Los 10 mejores momentos en la clase de español. When you click on that one, it'll be a fun surprise. So do that one. And then this is your assignment today. It's called One Last Question. It's a pretty easy question. So I think you will do fine. If you need my help, please send me a message or an email through Canvas. I'm really, really, really going to miss you guys. And I wish you the very best next year. I will be checking on you, and I know you're going to do amazing. For the last time, adios, mis estudiantes.